Hey everyone, it's Emily Wishall, author of the book Radical Embodiment. And today what I wanted to share with you is maybe my second favorite if we're ranking them, connection and relationship in the body that has to do with the posterior, the back line. So here is my handsome boyfriend again, Mr. Skeleton. Today he's showing you his backside. So, okay, let's talk about it. So this is a fascia connection, and starting from, so what I want to say before I actually talk about this one is there are often relationships or lines that we talk about when we're specifically talking about fascia and trying to orient ourselves in the body. It's helpful to create that because it gives us a map, it gives us a landmark geography for where we're talking about, where we're referencing. And those are often created. They're kind of made up to create some landmark. This particular relationship, at least in the cadaver that I was dissecting in a fresh cadaver dissection lab, was so very true, meaning this tissue was almost all one as I got down to the myofascial, deeper level of the body. So with meaning like when I would tug down here, it would pull up here and vice versa, like it was kind of all this sheath. So what I'm talking about is first starting with what is called the thoracolumbar fascia. Thora it's in the lower thoracic, lumbar, then lumbar. So there's some deep but thick fascia here. Why might your body have that? To protect our very vulnerable spine. So the thoracolumbar fascia, then that blends in with, this is deep to the glutes, deep to everything, this really, again, dense fascia webbing on the back side of your sacrum, which is this triangle bone. That then automatically leads into what's called the sacrotuberous ligament. Sacrum, tuberous, it's going to what's called the ischial tuberosity, your sits bones. So you can see, sits bone here. So the ischial tuberosity is like this little thick ligament. Sacrotuberous ligament, did I say that? Then, let's see if we can go down. I'm gonna take the phone off. Dun, dun, dun. Then we have, okay, here we are, sacrotuberous ligament. The hamstrings attach into the ischial tuberosity. So then we have the fascia of the hamstring muscle that then comes into the fascia, this leg is backwards, of the calf into the bottom of the feet. So hamstring, calf, bottom of the feet. So thinking of if I'm tight here on my plantar fascia, that pull could be coming all the way from the thoracolumbar or maybe sacrotuberous or hamstring or maybe kind of all of it. So more on some things to do with that line coming, but that's just a starter to orient you with that relationship. And often a common thing people have is plantar fasciitis, which is that like pain at the bottom of the feet. If that's something you are dealing with, more details, but start with, don't necessarily foam roll, lay on a ball like directly on the foot, but instead think of opening up this line, this tissue line above it, opening up your calves, your hamstrings, your glutes to help bring more blood flow, more circulation, more hydration to that tissue below.